on the Opinion Debated Radio Show live right here on WOYL Radio. Just joining us right now, we got Miss Awesome Lawson in the building, and I still got 1008 Brick. So hey, this debate about to kick off real quick, right? So Miss Awesome Lawson is like, damn, Brick ain't got no motherfucking kids. How can he speak on this?
Why is he even on the table?
Because that's my man's.
I helped raise one.
Because he your friend.
Stepdaddy for sure. I've definitely been some stepdaddy.
Oh, okay.
I'm a stepdaddy now.
You was like there at the step, like.
You feel me? When they was babies.
Oh, okay.
When they was babies, and you know, my lady now, she got a kid that's just turned. What it is, 20.
So let me ask you this, Miss Awesome Lawson.
Yes.
Right. So first of all, man, this is my high school friend.
Yes.
Tri-Cities High School right here, East Point, born and raised, man. We right here. These my people. So, and she's a jack of all trades. But I mean, she brought some. This woman is a real hustler, bro. Like great with her hands, trying to make things happen. Y'all gotta see these hookahs she's making, man. Like really dope. So. I'm gonna give your background to the people real quick.
Well, like you say, I'm from Tri-Cities High, one made of many. You know what I mean? If you went to Tri-Cities, you know how to do something. You just gotta figure it out. Southside, East Point.
Yeah.
And you just gotta figure it out. You got it. You know what I'm saying? But the way and I'm gonna just say this real quick, the way I found out I had it is because I walked in some doors and then been shut off. Been saying, I was told that you don't have a job anymore, and I had to figure it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have, both of my baby daddies are deceased. I had to figure it out. And I figured it out. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you can't give a fuck. So when you are in that mental, you will figure it out.
Right.
Period.
So with that being said, you are a mother.
Yes.
Right? You're a mother. You have a son that's over the age of 18, say DeMario.
Yes.
And you have a young daughter who's on her way to being that. So let me ask you this.
Yes.
Age 18, they got to go away. What you think?
Well, I think this. They don't have to go, but if they are being disrespectful or, you may have to show them, like, okay, you may have to put some things to the test. But at the same time, you need to let them know that the doors are still open, but you can't try me like that.
And that goes back to what you said, right, Britt? So, 18... it was one of those things where your mom kind of laid those same rules, right?
You know my mama.
I know
she a little different.
She different.
Long as you get some money and you got some ambition, that door and that roof is forever can be over your head.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it ain't just no get on.
What you bring? What you think?
She know who she raised, so it's come on.
What you think?
And at the same time, like, you don't really know what you want to be at 18. Even as a female, you know how they say that we are, like, mentally, like, ahead of guys.
I beg to differ.
Well, some people don't.
I knew exactly what I wanted to do at 18.
Some people don't.
I had
How
an
many?
A, B, and a C plan.
At 18.
I had 16.
At 16.
At 16.
That's awesome.
I knew it was going to be basketball.
Okay.
Military, which that's always everybody playing Z.
Okay. It is? No, it's not.
I mean,
that's not everybody's plan.
Z.
Yeah, I like this.
That's not everybody's plan Z.
Okay, so people.
That's not my son's plan Z.
Well, okay.
He don't ever want to be in no military.
Well, I hope he has.
So you can't say everybody.
Last resort.
Okay.
Last resort. Basically, what I mean is, ain't nobody thinking about the military, so anything like what I'm gonna do, we gonna go to the military. Fuck it. That's what I mean. I'm not saying everybody thinks like that, but that's what I'm saying. That's
you
the last
was thinking
resort.
like that. Your parents put that in your head.
I was thinking like that.
My mama or my daddy didn't go to the military.
But you know, I mean, you know me though.
Yeah.
I had already had that military thing down pat, but I wanted to play football.
And that's a personal thing. No, okay, boom.
I wanted to play football.
Football people that usually go. Y'all already.
But back in my day, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A reputable occupation back then was a dope boy.
So what did your parents see you doing, or do you know?
What did my parents see me doing?
Mm-hmm. Or what do they want you to do?
I'm gonna tell you what my parents told me. You do whatever's gonna make you happy.
That's what's up. up.
They say you do whatever's gonna make you happy, and as long as you can deal with the consequences of your actions.
Okay.
So my parents instilled in me at 18 that whatever I do outside them doors, that's on me.
Okay.
If I want to be a dope boy, if I get locked up, I got killed, that's on me. My dad came and got me from a police station one time and one time only. And I knew right then I had to make a decision.
Okay.
But you knew me in high school, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was, you know what I'm saying? I was in the mix of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I wanted more. I wanted to do more. And I was always with that military stuff, man. So I knew that when everything else failed in my life,
you could do that.
Like Brick said, I'm gonna go do this military thing.
Because I did
ROTC too.
I did Air Force. So I had a plan to go ahead my plan. So I'm gonna make sure I got something before I fall on my butt. But when I had my injury, tore my ACL.
Yeah.
Literally 2 things at once left. Ain't no basketball. Well, we don't want you here.
So one thing we gotta do before we cut out. Now you can put it right there. That's okay. One thing we gotta do before we cut out is we have to do a artist spotlight. And the artist I want to spotlight is in the building right now, man. I'm gonna spotlight 1008 Brick. He's in the building. He's my artist. I manage him. I've been rocking with him for years, and I'm gonna continue to rock with him for years because I like what he's doing. I like what he's got going on. And I think we're gonna introduce. But I'm gonna let you do that, man. Which track? No, reasons. Which track are we releasing today? Which track are we introducing today?
Man, look, I'm gonna go ahead since. You know, I'm a guest on the show. You know, a guest gotta be a guest. I'm gonna do Reasons because that's what OG want to hear.
I do want to hear it. And I'm gonna tell you why I want to hear Reasons. Reasons is one of those songs. I like to think, man. I like songs and tracks that make me think. I came up in a time or era of when Andre 3000 said the art of storytelling. That stuck with me because music got me through them wars I was talking about at 18, 19 years old. If I didn't have music to relate to back in the day, bro, I don't think I would have made it through a lot of these wars that I made it through. I've been deployed a lot.
Because bombs over Baghdad get your
Still now.
Music help me now.
Bush and them boys put y'all through them.
Music help me now.
Music is therapeutic, man. It's so therapeutic. And Reasons is one of those songs that sit back and make you really think, man, about how you feel. So I'm gonna let you introduce your record, your track to the people, and we're gonna go from there, man.
Say that, man. It's 1008 Brick, and we got Reasons unreleased, but it will be released soon.
Exclusively.
Exclusively.
WOYL Radio.
You know what I'm saying? Produced by Kato, my boy. I finally locked in with him. Shout out to Kato Beats. Go tap in. And mixed and mastered by my guy Fuego. You know what time it is.
Yeah, let's go. Radio show live on OYL Radio, WOYL. That track was Reasons by 1008 Brick. Listen, let me tell you something, man. That track, bro, dope. And I'm gonna tell you why it's dope. Because again, it's one of them tracks that make you think. A lot of times, you get a lot of rappers who don't expose themselves or open up their feelings about how they're feeling about a certain thing. Everybody want to be so closed off and give this perception that I'm just hard and don't nothing get to me. That track, I feel like you allow people in just a little bit. You allow people to get in touch with you and who you are as a person. And it's okay to tell a motherfucker, look, I don't forgive people. I hold grudges. A lot of people won't be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I let it go. No, because people don't. People hold on to shit. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things when you said that you told people, you know, I got these things on my chest. I got these things on my mind. I need to get it off. I need to share it. And maybe you don't understand it, but this is me. This is who I am. And you have to accept me for who I am right here, right now. This is me. That's what that track gives me, bro. That is storytelling. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a dope record, man. Really dope record, man. And I fuck with it. You always know I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I always tell you, you know what I'm saying, hey, bro, I ain't fucking with that.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Because I manage you, because I got to be behind you, I got to support you 1,000%, and I'm going to support you 1,000%, but it's one of them things that I'll tell you, hey, bro, I ain't fucking with that one. But this one, that track makes me think, and I'm an old school dude, man. I'm an old school dude, and music, for me to gravitate to anything nowadays, it has to resonate with me And that's one of them tracks that I can just I don't have to skip it. I don't have to try to, you know what I'm saying, go past it because it may not. I just want to hear the first 10 seconds of it. I listen to that whole record, bro, all the time. Dope.
I appreciate
Dope.
it. I appreciate it.
Reasons,
Got
man.
one for the books.
Got one for the books. What you think?
Reasons.
So, entertainment news, real quick, right? Entertainment news, man. So 2022, into 2021, going into 2022, y'all fucking up already. 2022. You know, took Auntie Betty from us, Betty White.
Man, OG
That was a
Betty.
21.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you
It was
for
21,
being
but
a
it was the end of
friend.
21, going into 22. So we still feeling the effects of that in 2022, Miss Betty White passing. Because you know what, Miss Betty White, man, let me tell you something about this. Like, you know, she gave black people platforms back in the day. Against her better judgment, she was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna have this black person on my show doing whatever this person needs to do. She paved way for a lot of black people. Man, you better do your research
You
on
know
Miss
what,
Betty White. Auntie Betty.
Adrian, not only that, you know what, back then, we was open, we watched all type of shows. We sat down as families and watched Golden Girls, The Cosby Show, and all that. We couldn't wait till it came on. We knew the songs. We sung them.
Betty White was fine back in the day too. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Brothers fuck with
You know
Betty
what?
White. Betty was that. She,
You know what?
She invented Snow Bunny, bro.
Adrian.
Did Betty White have any kids?
She do got
You-
kids. She got
They
kids.
mix.
No, she might have some mixed
Ain't
babies
no
out there, man. I
telling.
don't know, man. Hey,
She probably
Betty
got
fuck with the brothers, bro.
possibles. She probably got possibles. Like, you know
It's
what
like
I'm
Spade's
saying?
hand, man. Spade's hand is like 2 and some possibles.
Yeah, she probably like, that one might be
Pop them
mine.
babies out and push them off somewhere. But Betty White
You
was fine,
feel
hey,
me?
man. Betty White was one of the white girl that was fine back in the day, man. But I respected her because, you know what I'm saying, even when people told her, hey, you can't have these black people on your platform. You can't give a person this much time or FaceTime on your show. And she did it against all odds, man. So, yeah, do your research on Betty White, man. So, rest in peace to Miss Betty White. And also a pioneer for black actors and black men and black people everywhere, Mr. Sidney Poitier. You know, rest in peace to him as well. That was a blow, man.
Yeah,
Like
me being an actor, yeah.
it's just some of those people you don't expect to die. He was one of the motherfuckers that I thought would live forever.
Forever.
You know what I'm saying? Live forever,
He
man.
like,
He's
what's
not
his
one of them
name?
dudes that's supposed to die.
The Nelson Mandela lookalike.
He cool, man. Like cool.
But you know, when we was coming up,
Yeah, what's his name?
artists and musicians didn't die.
It didn't seem like it, right? They stayed around forever.
Forever.
It seemed like it.
It
So-
seemed like it. It really did. It
I
really
mean,
did.
Cause the older generation music artists, I mean, the actors and everything, they used to OD off the hard drugs.
But they did. But here's the thing, though, man. We have to sit back and you have to pay homage to people like Betty White and Sidney Poitier who greased those skids, man, for us to be able to do what we're doing right now, to have our own platform. Because this would not have been allowed back in their day.
Wasn't he the first black actor to win an Oscar? Who won him?
You know what? Google it, man. Let's ask Uncle Google. I like to do facts on the show, man. Let's ask Uncle Google if
I
Mr.
don't
Sidney
know
Poitier was the first
a lot
black person to
about
win
his
an Oscar.
background like that.
I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? I watched a lot of shows. I like when he slapped that white man in the heat of the night, though.
Of
That shit, that set it off for me. Like, Sidney, that dude, bruh. He slapped the white man on the
First
show.
black best actor, Oscar winner.
Sidney Poitier,
Yeah.
man.
He
He was that guy, man.
Okay.
So, we're going to get back into our show topic. And I want you to address the fact that you have a son that's over the age of 18. And we talked about on the break briefly about, you know what I'm saying, you sent that man to the streets before, but you also opened the doors to bring him back in. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
I am a single mother, and when I say single, I'm single. I'm single.
Single.
Okay.
Hey.
It can't get no singler. Okay. Period. Okay. And at this point, both of my kids' fathers are deceased. Mm-hmm. Okay. My daughter's father died when she was 6 months, and he helped raise my son.
Right.
My son's father just died last year. We found out on his birthday, March 20th. So I'm single. Okay. Right. And by the way, his dead name was Adrian.
Oh, okay.
I think I told you that
All right,
before.
we did.
But I have seen him out there, like, just feeling like he was disrespectful, but at the same time, I felt like he was not ready. And,
What made you feel like he wasn't ready?
I knew he wasn't. I knew.
To go out on his own at the age of 18?
Yeah, I knew. I just, said because of some things that happened in the household that you gotta go.
Right.
If you don't do this, you gotta go.
And that goes back to what Brick said about
Yeah.
his mom with his older brother, right? That's the situation with your older brother, right, Brick?
My older brother, yeah, about him just being rebellious.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
for sure.
one thing that I am grateful of is that my son is still here
Right.
by me doing that, because I've seen things happen to say you gotta go, and then they end up in prison or they end up dead.
Yeah.
So
And how old is he now?
well, he doesn't discuss his age, so I don't either. You know
He's
what I
over the
mean?
age of 18 though.
Yes, he is.
And it's
But
one of those
at
things
this
where
point, he wasn't.
yeah, and it's one of those
Yeah.
things where, he went out in the world, he tried to figure it out. As a mother, you felt like,
I
bring him back
knew
home.
immediately. I
So-
knew then.
And you open your doors how many times for him to come back home? And why?
Well, I know that I have a great kid.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I have a great son. I know he's
Right.
awesome.
Right.
And it was it could have been, at that point, it could have been me. Like, what I said or what I did could have been, I could have been feeling like, is this or nothing? And it could have been relating back to my parents of what they did or may have not done.
Yeah.
And so now I try to look at things of how I was raised.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't motivated to do things. It was like you just got to figure it out.
Yeah.
So I try to motivate mine to the fullest, even though, the industry, who wants their child to be in the industry?
Now let me tell you something. Now, so I told you I manage this artist right here,
Hmm.
and we've done some shows, and his mama be there.
Boy.
I'm talking about
With a camera in her hand.
with a
But
camera in
was
hand,
was she?
support to the max.
I'm there.
I know that.
You know that.
In the club, everything. You know. What
So
I'm saying?
when did you decide that you wanted to be in this industry?
So I'm gonna say off jump, gospel is already my family on my mama's side is already in the gospel industry. You feel
Ooh,
me?
yeah.
Motown.
Y'all be okay.
So all of that in Detroit, that was the whole thing. So NDRE is my cousin. So
Okay.
industry is already there.
Okay.
I chose to get in the industry when literally it's gonna be I have to do something or I'm going to a place I don't want to go. You feel me? So I gotta have an outlet somewhere.
Now, do you see?
So-
Literally,
do
all
you
my
see-
dreams, everything I had, got anything that I wanted to do that was gonna take me to that next level, to where the success I wanted to have, got snatched from me early due to an injury. That's just happened to happen.
okay.
You feel me? So
Okay.
I had to find something. I wasn't gonna be
Yeah.
broke.
Now you got a son that's in the
Okay.
industry. Say to Mario. Now, how
Yes.
do you feel as a mother as your son entering the industry? Listen to what
okay.
Britt was saying.
My son knew at 7 years old that this is the industry that he wanted to be in. So at 7, I was like, hold up, wait, what? And he knew then. And so, later on, I was like, you got to have an A, B, and C plan. He was like, this is it.
Hey, that's
So I
what
was like, wait a minute. So at that point, I'm thinking about me, like how I have went through life and things have happened to me and I had to have this plan, that plan to fall back on. Okay? So I wasn't in agreement with
I got a
that.
question, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Did you raise your son to do what you love and do what makes you happy?
I do.
If you tell him- okay,
Like
so-
I didn't
he
have
took that and he ran with it.
So okay, I wanted him to have other plans like A, B, C, and D because of what has happened in my life. Your dad died, your sister dad died. Like I wanted, and they were great fathers that like to, you know, they helped take care of me. Okay. So I wanted him to like have several plans. But then I started thinking like, oh, if this is he told me this is my plan A, B, C, and D. So to me that means that.
So at what point as a mother, knowing that he's over the age of 18 now, been out the house, been invited back into the house, at what point do you say, okay, look, A, B, C, and D ain't working?
Oh, well, guess what? When I don't, because I decided before 18 that I started to think back because his father basically kind of discouraged me from doing what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. It was just a few things that he said. And so I said, okay, I can't all the way be like that. The only thing I wanted my son to do was to, while that what you want to do is going on or while you're working on it, to also have like a job. That's right. What I wanted him to do. Okay. But that doesn't work for everyone. Okay. Mm-hmm. But so I started thinking like, if this is his A, B, C, and D, if I'm his complete motivation, he's not going to do nothing but win. And so when I started to like just put all my energy into him winning instead of just being semi against him, saying, okay, well, you do need to have a job and do this. When I start to do that, everything just me started to happen.
I'm going to ask you this and then I'm going to wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to ask you this and I'm going to wrap it up. What, like we talked about, you know, with Brick felt like right now that his brother, being how he is, he ain't going to be ready to go at the age of 18. Now, back to you. Mm-hmm. You got a young daughter who's not at 18 yet. Probably preteen right now. Last time we worked with her, she's probably preteen right now.
She's 14.
14. I knew it. She was getting.
You gotta see her.
So, what message is that sending her? Right? Like think about that. What message is that sending her? Are you prepping her the same way, or is it different for your son?
As far as like, what do you mean? What message?
18,
as far
like
as
that 18, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna leave my house,
no, I don't have that message
having those plans
them.
In place. A, B,
I don't
C,
have
D.
that message for them that at 18 that you have to leave.
What about plans?
I want to like basically I'm going to do what my parents didn't do. I'm going to show you how to build your credit. I'm going to show you how to have an A1 credit when you leave my house. I'm going to show you how to have a house when you leave my house. Right. So that I can come to your house. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going to do.
Of empowering that person before they leave your house.
Before they leave. Yeah.
So
exactly.
To wrap up the show today, we're going to say this. Parents, if you expect your child to leave the house,
make sure they're ready. Right?
Oh, make sure they're ready.
Credit.
Make sure they'll
have some bread.
Make sure they're prepared to go.
Let me tell you this, Adrian. I filed bankruptcy at like 21. I was not informed of how to build my credit. How I accepted every credit card in the world. Okay, every credit card. I have rebuilt my credit on my own. I know how to rebuild other people's credit. Okay, I bought my house when I didn't even have a job. Okay. My house that I stay in right now. I didn't have a job. I was clocking in for myself. So I know how to rebuild credit. I know how to do all of that. And so and that's what I am doing. That's what I am going to do. And I just told my son that we are going to I'm gonna show you how to get a credit that's so high when you leave here. You don't ever have if we here together, it's because we want to be. Yeah. You know what I mean? We have a mansion where you can live on the east wing and I can live on the north wing. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, but we got to get along.
And I get it.
And we do.
And I get it. So
yes.
So to say, parents, my opinion on this was don't kick your kids out of 18
at all. They ain't ready.
Keep them home until you feel like they're ready, but make sure that they are prepared to enter the world. You all agree with that?
Yes. You can't kick them out because of things you don't have, because then they're going to feel like they got to go out there and get it.
The wrong way.
The wrong way.
Exactly. So we are all in agreement on the show right here
Yes.
today. We're gonna raise our glasses to our cups to agreeing, except Fuego, because Fuego feel like at 18 your ass gotta go.
Fuego Italian. He
hard
Yeah.
body. Hard body.
I see my dad being an immigrant with 4 jobs. Like, you're gonna get it anywhere.
Wait a minute, is he Mexican?
No.
Italian.
Oh, I was about to say he was building a house.
No.
Oh, my bad.
I thought. Get them good jobs.
So we're gonna say this, man. Parents, if you are out there and you're listening, age 18, don't kick your kids out. Keep them home, teach them well, and if they're an ability to bring money into your home and help you pay off some things, or you help them pay off some things, or you prepare them, like, you know what I'm saying? She was speaking about preparing her kids for their credit scores and all these type of things, and let's not make the same mistakes, and let's break these generational curses.
Yes.
And better our kids to prepare them for going out into the world. So that's my ending topic. That's my ending words, man. Just prepare your people and make sure your kids are ready for the world. All right. Fuego, take us out, man. And we're gonna wrap this show up. All right.